If you are a buyer, you may not be aware that Alabama is one of the few buyer beware states. It's a caveat emptor state, meaning that it is the buyer that is responsible for doing all the home inspections. We don't do seller disclosures here in the state of Alabama. So we're going to recommend that you have the home professionally inspected, and that is by a licensed home inspector. They're going to check everything in the house, all the systems, the roof, air conditioning, plumbing, water heater, all those things that are really major, important things to tell you what the condition of that house is. Now, keep in mind, the seller doesn't necessarily have to fix all those things. There may be some things in there that are minor, or there may be some things that are code changes that are not there when the house was built, or not required when the house was built, that may be required now. The home inspector is going to point that out because you do need to know those things. However, the seller may or may not agree to fix those things. But it's a great opportunity to have another set of eyes look at everything in the house so that you know what the condition of that home is before you buy it. Now, that home inspector, he is going to get up in all these spaces, all your attic spaces, because a lot of times you'll find your unit, one of your air conditioner units may be up here, your hot water heater. He's going to check the depth of your insulation, make sure there's not any leaks that he sees through the roof, all those things. He's going to do a thorough inspection, because keep in mind, as a real estate agent, I don't wear the hat of a home inspector. I'm not going to tell you what the condition of those things are, because I just don't do that. I'm not the one to do that. That's why you hire a home inspector. One of the big things they always want to check is your HVAC system, because that is a costly repair if you don't find out that there may be something wrong with that before you move in. So they're going to do a thorough check on it. Sometimes, although they are qualified to check these systems, they may want to get an HVAC contractor out here if it's something that they see that it's not quite up to speed. So sometimes we'll recommend having another contractor come out and do a thorough check of those units. One of the other systems that we always recommend checking out is whether you're on a septic or sewer system. If you're on a septic system, we're going to have a septic company come out and do a thorough cleaning and inspection of that unit. And if you're on sewer, we're probably going to recommend that you have that sewer line scoped, because you want to know whether or not there's an issue in that line, if it's good integrity and it runs all the way to the street. So from plumbing to electrical to the roof and HVAC, like all those things we talked about, they're going to check all those things. So we can recommend some great home inspectors. When you get ready to buy, we're always going to recommend it, and we'll be prepared.